the definitive issue of your life is your relation. Listen to me, it's very important. The definitive, you're here, you're seeking, you're wondering, what are the priorities of my life? What do I do with my identity? Here's the question Paul just raised. He said, what is the definitive issue in regard to relationship of your life? The definitive issue is how you relate not to the things of the world, but how you relate to God, the church of God. That is the central question of your life. If God exists, do I or do I not relate to him, and how do I do it? Here's what happens. You live in a world that wants to define your identity by so many things. You turn on the car commercial, it says, here's the definitive question of your life. How is your life in relationship to things? To shiny things, because that's what's gonna be definitive for your identity. You turn on the beer commercial and it says how your identity is built on your relation to hot girls, having a fun time, and pub time with the boys. You turn on the life insurance commercial, and the life insurance commercial says your definitive issue in life is how you relate to, your retirement and your kids. And they play really sappy music, and they show you raising your kid and giving your daughter away and making sure your life is intact. The shampoo and the food commercials are saying the definitive issue of your life is how you relate to your body. And the Bible comes along and just over and over and over again says, all of those things are temporal. All of those things, listen, the only issue you've got to decide right out of the bat that defines how you view all of those things is, do you or do you not relate to the God of the universe yet? The church, the rulership, the meaning, the rules, not of life, not of cars, not of things, not of your body, not of your money, not of your retirement, not of you walking your daughter down the aisle because we're so sentimental and sappy. I gotta make sure I get my first house and I'm cutting the ribbon for my first house because this matters. More than anything, this matters. You're a joke, man. You're really believing that? You really believe that? You know what that is? The ancient Israelites used to live in Babylon, and they would take the Babylonian definitions of reality. The empire that they existed within would define for them what really mattered, and they just chew it up and they'd live in it, and God would say, knock it off. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take Sabbath, even though everyone's gonna hate you because of it. I want you to eat this and not eat that. I want you to circumcise your kids, even though the Babylonians think it's weird. I want you to be different and set apart from the empires that you exist within. Do not be the product of the empire that you live in. This is what Paul's saying to the church. I know you live in Corinth. I know you live in Canada. I know you live in Surrey and Langley and Calgary. I know what they define for you when you turn on the radio and you listen to the podcast. That is not the definitive issue of your life. They will tell you it is, how much you make, your reputation, how good you are at this. No. What I'm asking you is, do you relate to God yet?